to the EasyRoughEstimator.com counter details. And we have several different grades of counters that you will encounter. And one, the economy grade, is a cultured marble counter, which you don't usually use in a kitchen. However, you will use in a bathroom, or could use in a bathroom entry. The medium grade, which is a laminate counter, which is what this is right here. This is a laminate counter. And then the upper grade, which is a solid surface Corian application. And then a premium grade, which is a granite counter, which is an example of what's on this island right here. Now, you would measure all these grades the same. And how you would measure is the width of every counter would be 25, up to 25 inches. Okay? And that's what this is. And we would measure the linear footage. That's what we want. We want the linear footage. So we go right to the edge and then take it all the way into the corner. And that is 11 feet. Okay? And so my linear footage entry is 11 feet along this run. Now, we've also got a little lip here, a little extension off that run, so we've got to measure that as well. And when you measure that, you've also got to measure that into the corner as well. So I put my tape right up against the back, measure that, and that's an additional 3 feet. So we would add 3 feet to the 11, and that would give us a total of 14 linear feet for this counter when we want to measure this to go back in. Okay? And one other thing to keep in mind, we have a cutout here, so you would have to make a cutout entry. Any kind of sink would be a cutout entry that would be made. Another example for a cutout would be a cooktop. If you have a cooktop that would be going in your kitchen. There isn't one here, this is just the range, but that would be an entry as well. Let's talk about islands. This is a pretty standard type of island. It's 2 feet of cabinets, so you're going to cover it with a countertop, again, about 25 inches, and so you would do a length of, and it's about 5 feet, so that would be your entry, 5-foot entry. Now, let's just say, for example, that this counter is a little bit bigger than what it is, what you see here, and you have an overhang here, 12, maybe 18 inches or whatever, that would extend out our imaginary overhang. How would you measure that? Well, you would, again, you can only go 25 inches in depth. So I would have 5 linear foot at 25 inches, and then I would have to measure the overhang, and that would be an additional 5 linear feet, because I want to measure it by the linear footage. So my entry for my counter would be 5 linear feet for this counter that's over the cabinets, and then another 5 linear feet for my counter that's over the overhang area. And that would be 10 linear feet. So islands can be a little tricky. You've got to keep your eye on it. Take your time, go slow, and I know you can do it. And that's how you will get your counter entries.